And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's trip. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Springs Sky Sox and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, they need to get on more. They're in the bottom third of the league in OBP, so they need to get runners on base so that they can at least try to put together some big innings.
Alberto Feliciano, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Hey,
Jesus Juarez will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Grounded to short. Cardwell is up with it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safe. The man Cardwell gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Attaboy.
Here comes the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Peterson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. The man Cardwell digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 down. Jesus Juarez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. To short, hit hard. Cardwell has it. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 6-3 game. The man Cardwell will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
But he'll hardly need to move out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, the man Cardwell. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You can't find it. Be patient, huh?
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just dig.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Patrick Rosales is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. To short. Oh, and this goes right past him. Jesus Juarez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The man Cardwell will stand in 1 more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with 1 swing.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Steve Clevenger will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Now, 1 time, right here. Need you right here, kid. He's
on the move again from first. Smokes on the ground up the middle.
Come on.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Montero. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility. In now, Lionel Whitting. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And they got him.
And be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast.
Come on, guys.
Jesus Juarez will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Drilled on the ground is short. Well, throw on to first, 2 gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward.
At the plate, the man Cardwell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cardwell. Come on, big dog. Stay hot. Let's go.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Go, go, go.
Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw.
You're down.
And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI. At the plate, David Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
A step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Coming to the plate now, the man Cardwell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up.
Will Middlebrooks stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he botches it. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Patrick Rosales will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. The man Cardwell will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. High and deep to left center field. Presley racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
The man Cardwell will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early.
Seth Smith will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters.
Nope.
But hey.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
No one better up there, kid.
To the hole left side, and it's through. A base hit.
Here, easy.
Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from... And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rainiers win it 6-3. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. The man Cardwell is our subject as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually...
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Will Middlebrooks will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Hit to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up... The man Cardwell will stand in, coming off a 2-home-run game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaky.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Michael Reed will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home.
Hey, put him away.
Miley sets. Here's the 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman. There we go.
The man Cardwell strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's bleeding. It's a great chance for them to take a commanding lead right now.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. The man Cardwell strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Cardwell.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Patrick Rosales stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit on the ground to short. Cardwell scoops it up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. The man, Cardwell, will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
Hey, one pitch.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Perez ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Right here.
And not in time as the second run scores.
Boy, 2 more RBIs there. Makes it 7 for him on the night. He definitely had the hot hand all game long.
Steve Clevenger digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Shane Peterson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept it.
There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct link.
Will Middlebrooks stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
He connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
7 hits.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And welcome back. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. The man, Cardwell, will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Carmen Flores in now, popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. To short. Cardwell. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Sean Deal stands in for the second time.
Hey, let's turn two,
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Elian Herrera. He singled his last time up. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Right to him. The second for 1. But they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening mark. The man Cardwell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. The man Cardwell will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
The windup and the 0-1.
You got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and this ball game. The man Cardwell will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Hit high and deep to right center. Flores going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Jason Cleary will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hit to short. Cardwell. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tacoma's out on top, 5-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
At the plate, Elian Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of many frustrations that go along with hitting. And you have
one there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Antonio Vesperas will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should... Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
4 runs on 11 hits.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those... Matt. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. In now, Carmen Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, nobody.
Drilled on the ground to short. And he's retired here, 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Alex Guerrero will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. The man Cardwell will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Deal is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses.
The man Cardwell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The man Cardwell.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Herrera is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, first baseman.
The man Cardwell will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
No one better.
Jesus Montero will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
This is where you can get it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Steve Clevenger. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that line.
Lionel Whitting will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. The man Cardwell will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
Let's go. You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Line drive, base hit left field. Around 3rd and being waved on home. The run scores from 2nd. That makes it 7-5 now. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jesus Montero. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And taken in out there for the first out. So stepping in, Steve Clevenger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield.
Your turn right here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from. Lionel Whitting gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ben Slight. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The man Cardwell makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and none bigger than that one, as this ball game is over.
Well, if you're going to win a game with a final swing, you might as well do it in style. A walk-off grand slam. Boy, did he put an exclamation point on this game.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. It was no surprise it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rainiers win it 9-7. Good night, everybody.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And the show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3. The man, Cardwell, will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody. Well, there you go. 14 straight games.
Seth Smith will stand in now as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. The 2-2 pitch. There goes the runner. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Van Slyke is there, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Victor Miltiades will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Grounded to short. Cardwell. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, the man, Cardwell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
And at this point,
now to the plate, Seth Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thompson waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Jesus Montero stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
2-1. Here it is. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
Come on. Let it fly
The
right
man,
here.
Cardwell, digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
The man, Cardwell.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Trace Thompson will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while. Seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
He's out.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. The man, Cardwell, will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Have a night. 4 trips.
Seth Smith will stand in here.
Here
He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back.
Keeping an eye on him.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And you know what? That might be a little frustration coming out right here. You didn't get the call on the pitch before. You're a little bit steamed out there. And here, pretty clearly trying to overthrow the...
Jesus Montero gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
3-2.
2 down, runners at first and second. Right side. He's got it.
Run it out.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. Jason Cleary comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his right. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half. Victor Miltiades strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, the man Cardwell. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Van Slyke over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
What a great performance up and down this lineup as they just cruise home to an easy 7-run victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Bass.